So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It has to be Aaron Ramsey. We shouldn't forget the dreadful leg break he suffered, but he's rebuilt his career to a very high level again, and besides all his midfield quality, he's become a scorer of some great goals.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, he's really drilled it. Memphis Depay puts it into the middle. That's gone a long way up and away. Tries lifting it over. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Giroud. Tries a through ball. Giroud unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, they could break here. Rooney, Valencia looks to slip it through. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the Herrera. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Memphis Depay. Chance! Rooney. Koscielny can hoist it clear. Damian and a Herrera. Where to from here? And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Phil Jones. He's got away with one there. The defence can get it clear. Phil Jones tosses into the box. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Still goalless. Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Check deals with it effortlessly. And the Herrera passes it through. Mesut Ozil. Wilshere with the ball through. Damian. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Who's going to make this theirs? You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Koscielny. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Oh, he's broken through. It's broken loose. Rooney. Memphis Depay. It's Rooney! Goal! Manchester United! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
That is special! Olivier Giroud!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Monreal floats one over. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Valencia, now the pass. Koscielny gets into the right position to intercept. Mesut Ozil plays a clever pass. Now it's Walcott. Schneiderlin. Darmian. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Walcott tries the route one option. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Valencia into opposition territory. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Big chance. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Can he get the shot away? There it is!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Manchester United take the lead. Memphis Depay with a delicate ball. Memphis Depay. Alexis Sanchez with the ball through. Now it's Giroud. Played out to the wing. Wilshere. Mesut Ozil gets it back. Schweinsteiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the Herrera. Looks to thread it through. Oh, good interception. Monreal. Memphis Depay.
Schweinsteiger would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's away! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the... Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Rooney now on a hat-trick. And that's a throw-in. Mesut Ozil. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Sanchez. Aimed in towards the centre. Phil Jones. He's steaming forward, passes it through. Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Done very well to intervene. Memphis Depay. Now it's Martial. Great ball, and now the shot. Tries a through ball. Manchester United can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. And he's made certain that won't get through. Giroud is on his own, looking to force his way through. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! One-on-one! Mesut Ozil passes it through. Must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's a case now who wants to be the hero, because they need somebody to step up.
Now it's Walcott. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Valencia, forward it goes. Now it's Sanchez. Oh, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cuts it out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mesut Ozil. Phil Jones does well there, alert. Wilshere. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Bayern Munich. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
How do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, capable of executing what others are... Goal! And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looking to force his way through. Really well taken goal. Bayern Munich are all square.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Bayern Munich. He's delivered all right!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Lewandowski. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Van der Veer. Lucas Moura looks to slip it through. Ibrahimovic. Ribery lobs it in gently. Good ball over the top. Now it's Lewandowski. And through to the goalkeeper. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Marco Verratti with the ball through. Bayern Munich looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. Xabi Alonso. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Marco Verratti tries the route one option. Tries a through ball. Lucas Moura! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is quite a battle.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ibrahimovic hits it! He's off on a marauding run. Oh, he's broken through.
It's never easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lahm is making a foray down the right. Played out to the wing. Ribery, Lewandowski, David Luiz gets it away. Now it's Lewandowski. He's away. Lewandowski has a go. Paris Saint-Germain desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Gets it upfield. Thiago Silva positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Vidal plays it out to the wing. Paris Saint-Germain got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Thrust towards the front line. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. That'll be the last act of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. Here we go again. And he's through on goal. Great save, real class.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
And out to safety. And it's Thiago. Now the pass. Bayern Munich have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Has got rid of that. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Matuidi. Ibrahimovic has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Matuidi needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Thiago passes it through. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Bayern Munich are all square. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Looks like a good ball through, and he's there to cut it out. Ibrahimovic. Cavani with the ball through. Bayern Munich somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Lewandowski goes long and forward. Shoots! Goal! Bayern Munich! And yet again they steal back into the lead. Extraordinary stuff.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds.
Jerome Boateng is the guilty party there. Just a whisker away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks to slip it through. Cavani! He scores!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Cavani with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
David Luiz does well to read it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Paris Saint-Germain yet to make a change here. Robben, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
He's away! Ibrahimovic, big chance! Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thiago Silva. It's Robben! And with that goal comes comfort!
Robben did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
4 in the game, he is the man. Bayern Munich will 2 up and into a position of real strength. Vidal, and that would have won it.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Away from immediate danger. It's Ibrahimovic, and it's Lucas Moura, and he's through on goal. It's Di Maria! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Di Maria. Xabi Alonso. Müller. It's a loose ball. Tries a through ball. And he's straight offside.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Paris Saint-Germain get it back again. That'll be a throw. Spoon forward. Benatia does well there. Alert. Now the pass. Lahm gets into some space with a delicate ball. Tries lifting it over.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Douglas Costa with a long pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain cannot understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence. They've got to be far more robust in such a crucial position.